Mexico 1970, the first FIFA World Cup to be televised in colour. All of a sudden the game seemed somehow different, somehow even more magical. Perhaps that's because of the three colours that stood head and shoulders above the rest that year. The green, blue and gold of Brazil, now the most famous in football. Though not favourites for the tournament, it was clear that Brazil had done enough in qualifying to demonstrate their poor World Cup in '66 was behind them. What nobody knew, though, was that they'd assembled the richest blend of youth and experience, speed and skill, power and grace the world had ever seen. Captain Carlos Alberto. Roberto Rivellino, a young firebrand. The great Jairzinho, a man in his prime. And of course, a 29-year-old Pelé, still simply magnificent. After a comfortable 4-1 win over Czechoslovakia, Brazil's attention turned to the world champions. A great game with fantastic moments from both teams. Sure, England had their chances. Both Francis Lee and Jeff Astle should have scored. But even the most die-hard England fan will have to admit that the Brazilians held most of the cards in this tense affair. Jairzinho's 59th minute winner made for a fair result. Brazil marched on to the semi-finals, where their tormentors of 20 years earlier, Uruguay, awaited them. A goal down after 19 minutes, the Brazilians had to wait for Clodoaldo's strike just before the break. From then on, though, it was one-way traffic as Brazil set about dismantling the Uruguayans, running out 3-1 winners. The final saw one of football's greatest ever culture clashes, the attack-minded, free-flowing Brazil against the solid, defensive Italians. As if playing to a script, Italy sat back while Brazil attacked, their enterprise rewarded when Pelé got his country's 100th goal in the finals. The Italians equalised, then in the second half Brazil turned the screw. Chain-smoking midfielder Gerson unleashed a magnificent strike to make it 2-1. Then on 71 minutes, Jairzinho's effort made him the first man since Gigier in 1950 to score in every match. As for Carlos Alberto's goal, well, for those who have seen it, just sit back and enjoy. For everyone else, yes, this actually happened. The emphatic 4-1 victory against one of the planet's meanest defences in a FIFA World Cup final still ranks as one of the greatest performances ever. It's been argued that the searing heat favoured the South Americans and that the same team would have struggled in Europe. Who knows? And frankly, who cares? Brazilian football now belongs to the world.